this Glee stuff is pretty crazy, huh?
It is. It's been an emotional roller coaster for me.
So what's the, so what, you outed the prom king and queen? Is that how that works?
I did in code, sort of, but I wasn't actually an extra on Glee.
Alright, so
I'm a gossip blogger on Twitter.
So how did you get the information there?
Through various sources who, you know, I'm an extra that works on different shows.
Okay.
And they just talk about it on different sets. People have worked, you know, it's a popular show, and, you know, they talk about it, so I blog about it.
So were you on that episode?
I was not. I was not on an episode since October 7th of last year.
Are you kidding me? So now, like, so they're pretty upset.
They're very upset.
Have they called you and expressed their displeasure?
The casting agency who is in charge of the casting extras for Glee has called very many times, and they're trying to find out who's holding me in. And when I told them the truth, they still didn't believe me, and as far as I know, there's still an internal investigation going on about who told, and they're actually, my friends are prime suspects right now just because they simply know me.
So do they make extras sign a confidentiality agreement?
At the time I was there, I don't remember signing one, but there are news reports that coming out now that Glee did not have confidentiality and that they need to tighten it up. So.
Wow. Alright, so the producer is pretty pissed off at you, I guess, right?
Oh yeah, oh big time. I don't know if, I'm sure everybody's read the tweet saying that I'll never work in this town again.
Wait, so the producer is saying that you'll never work in this town again?
Well, his tweet basically insinuated that. I mean, I take from it what you may, but
So you're like an actress, you're a struggling actress trying to make your...
Yeah, as well as a director, aspiring actress and director, and you know, I've already been told I'm with a casting agency. I've been told I've been suspended from that one. I've been told I will never work for Sandy Alisi Casting. Because they cast for more than just
what
Glee.
casting?
Sandy Alisi.
Okay.
Because they cast for Glee, but they also cast for movies and everything else. But I'll never work from them. And then from a third source person, heard from a friend on the lot that I'm being blacklisted at all the agencies because of this. Because no one can trust me, even though I didn't break any confidentiality, and you were just blogging. I was just blogging. I had no way
about what you heard. I had
no way to know if she was telling the truth or not.
Get out of town. So that's so that's it. So now it was tough to begin with, and now it's even tougher, probably.
Yes, it's been really tough. You know, it's.
When did all this go down? I just heard about it. I just heard about it today. So.
Saturday night is when I leaked it, or whatever you want to call it.
You're like Entertainment WikiLeaks. You're like the entertainment version of WikiLeaks.
Yeah, I guess so. And
you think there's a so how was your Twitter been since?
I deleted it because
you deleted your Twitter.
I deleted my Twitter because I was informed that would be the best thing to do.
By who?
By one of the members at Sandy Alisi Casting. They told me.
So hold on. So they basically told you that you should get rid of your Twitter, and they're still not going to work with you again?
Yeah.
I think you should get your Twitter back.
I tried. I made a new one, but they told me if anybody calls me, say no comment. They told me delete my Facebook. And
they can give you all of those demands if they're going to work with you. But if they're going to stop working with you and give you those demands, I say F them. That's just me.
Well, no. Well, yeah. I mean.
Can you get your old Twitter back?
I tried, but apparently Twitter doesn't let you reactivate your account at this moment. So maybe I can in the future. But otherwise, you know, I started a new one.
Yeah. What is it?
It's Nicole Crowther.
How many followers do you have, or did you have?
I did have about almost 2,000, and then when all that thing blew up, I had like over 3,000.
Are you kidding? Like within a couple of days, you had like an extra 1,000?
Within like a day, yeah.
Wow.
It got that
And you
big.
deleted it?
I deleted it, yes, because I did feel bad for the trouble I caused. Clearly, it was affecting a lot of people.
Right.
But in the end, you know,
I'm sure there are a lot of people who are mad at you, like Glee fans.
Oh yes, the Gleeks.
Yeah.
They are extremely mad at me. There is quite the backlash.
But I'm sure you have a lot of fans as well.
I have a lot of people who have been defending me. You know, I have read some stories and stuff, seen the comments. And yeah, and it's nice to hear that, you know, there's not all just people who are just crazy Glee fans and believe anything.
Do you watch the show yourself?
I used to. First season was amazing. I'm gonna be honest, this season I haven't watched as much just because I feel like it's gone downhill.
What about the cast members?
What about them?
Like, have you heard from any of them or no?
Oh, no. I haven't heard anything. I'm sure they're not very happy with
You know what, this kind of thing happens all the time in radio and television and entertainment, whether it's a TV host or a radio host. So if you're a blogger, I don't know that it's any different. So you know.
I know, and it blew up.
But then again, I'd have been mad at you if you outed Lost. You told me what happened at the end of Lost, so.
Well, that's true, but that's, you know, that was the end of Lost. This is, Glee's gonna go on, and people are gonna watch it anyway, and it's a big show, and honestly, people are telling me it could bring them more publicity, and.
Do you think it'll help?
I think it could, honestly.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna go back and refilm that scene? And
no, I don't, because.
So who's prom king and prom queen? What the interview I saw, they actually blocked it out because they didn't want to like give it away either. So they just talked about you, but they didn't say who won and who.
I'm not sure if I should say again. I got
you know what? Forget it.
I can tell you what I tweeted.
What did you tweet?
I tweeted a code that K is PQ and KA is PK.
That was the code. Could have been anything.
Could have been anything.
Could have been anything.
Yeah.
It actually sounds like a couple of poker hands.
It does, right? I mean, it could have, you know, you could transfer that to anything.
Yeah.
And, you know, if Mr. Falchuk himself had not, I mean, I understand why he would be upset.
So I saw some of the stuff that he was saying though. He wasn't very nice.
He wasn't, but I also understand where he was coming from. But if he hadn't said anything at all, or just maybe played it off saying I don't know what I'm talking about, this would not have turned into anything.
You're right. He was the one who he confirmed it, and he was the one who.
Of course, the fans are gonna believe him.
Yeah, made it a bigger deal than it actually was.
Yes.
You think that maybe you're a scapegoat for that? I mean, because other people are obviously talking about it.
Yeah, I believe I kind of am. I'm not trying to play a victim, but you know, I did make a mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do believe that because, you know, they're still blaming me when I already told them who broke the contract, and they still won't believe me.
All right. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer. So, I mean, what's next at this point, then?
I don't know. Just see what I can do and try to fight this, get my story out there, and at least clear my name. You know.
Because you don't think you're as guilty as they're making you out to be.
Oh, no way. You know, I'm not a malicious person. I'm not out there to ruin people's lives. You know, I have respect.
But really, is outing the prom king and prom queen on Glee ruining anybody's life?
No,
really?
Well, okay, well for the fans it is. But
really,
like, I really do respect all of the creators, the cast of Glee. They've done an amazing job, and you know, I do respect them. I'm not that type of person.
So
others may see it differently, but.
Are you still doing extra work?
I'm suspended right now, but
Not from all of extra, maybe from that one agency, right?
Yeah. Well, that was the only.
You think it's going to be harder for you to get work because of this?
I do, yeah. Especially since someone told me that I'm being blacklisted at all agencies.
Like it's not hard enough to begin with.
Exactly, it's not hard enough to begin with. But then, you know, especially if they hear my name, like you said, I'm all over the place. If they hear my name, like my name comes up with my picture, and they're like, "Wait a second, wasn't this the girl that spoiled Glee?" You know, they're gonna be like, "No, we don't want her spoiling our show." But I wasn't an extra.
All right, look, I wish you the best, and you know, personally, I don't get the show. I don't understand it, but
Some
you know.
people don't, some people do. It's always a divided
all right,
type of thing.
to each his own. All right,
Yeah.
is this you?
Yeah, this is me.
All right. All right. Thanks again, Nicole.
Yeah, thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.